Hello, welcome everybody to another educational lesson. This is Francisco. I'm gonna be covering a book. See, I have this book here that I found, and I guess growing up, I guess me being who I am, part of two Negro civilizations that have prospered and had thrived. Now those two people groups are marginalized and subjugated, and the most native and original of those people are held at the bottom. So what had happened was the whole world had adopted a caste system that had come out of India. And this caste system placed the white, lighter skin on the top while the darker skin on the bottom. You know, how they devised this to continue was they told the one in the middle to go against the dark skin. So the lighter skin, they go against the dark skin, and then they told the dark skin that the light skin is from them, the European or the Spaniard, and that the light skin, for some reason, turned their back on them, and they're the reason why they have a lot of problems. But in actuality, it's like everything in life, it was a perversion of the actual truth. And what they were doing was just trying to divide you. When for your people group, there were different shades of brown. So there were lighter skinned brown people than me that were part of our family groups. As long as you had color, what was more important was your hair, was your phenotypes, your beard. See, like, you have a full beard. See, I have hair over here. It's a little bit, but it attaches. See, I'm young still. So as I get older, my beard's filling in. And it's like my father and his father, I have a full beard, which is woolly. The difference between me or other people compared to, say, a European, because you might see a European and they'll have a woolly beard. And they'll say, well, I seen Europeans with woolly beards, but do they have afros? My hair is so long. My hair is real long. And it dreads up every day. But it bunches back up, creates an afro, it defies gravity. An afro is from springy, curly hair to woolly. And that's how you could recognize if they were your people. Because if the blood had stayed relatively, you know what I mean? Because you cannot mix many different nations, be one of the many. What happens is the father line. If you're a boy, then your father line plays a key role. If you're a girl, your mother line plays key roles. It all differs when we as breeders, we breed beyond our heritage and tribal lines. Then if one gene is stronger, then you can have where it's opposite. But most of the time, the male will have a strong role on the male, and the woman will have a strong role on the woman. yet the man is key. Like you saying you as an Afro person, meaning you have an Afro. If you were to marry a Spanish woman with straight hair, then your daughter would most likely have curly hair and springy hair. So, but you see, if you are of tainted genes, and your genes are tainted, then the woman could overpower your genes. So it all stems back to what I'll be reading about in this book, what it talks about in the Bible, what it talks about in the Sumerian tablets, what it talks about in the Rig Vedas, what it talks about in the Chinese Bibles. All of this, we see it, but we don't see it. And if you don't know who you are, then you're never gonna be who you're supposed to be. So this book is called Cry of the Huna. It's from Moke Kupihea. So it's called Moke Kupihea. And it's called The Ancestral Voices of Hawaii. So here's a picture of him. So this is him, but his face obviously ain't that white. He's just got some paint or some sunscreen probably, because see, in Hawaii we're not taught about the differences in our biochemistry. So we do everything the white man tells us to do. So it looks like he has some sunblock on. But this is the guy we're researching. This is the writer, at least. Moki Kupihea. And this is his book right there, The Cry of the Huna, which we will be getting into today. Okay. So let's bring this book up. So if you go to Amazon, you can read the book for free. But the book is only $9. You can get used one for $1. Okay, so you pull it up from Amazon. This is easy. Pull it up. This is the cover, and you can see some of the weaponry. Like, you know, the net in the Roman Colosseum, they have that. Just a lot of weapons that you know of, like the paddle and all the oceanic and American weaponry. And then this right here was added. This was brought in the later years of Hawaiian history. So more recent times these things were added, and we'll be covering that. So if you're from Hawaii, then this is a good historic lesson, and it dives into a different view on history, because we only know this. We mostly know this history. See, this history, the idol worship and stuff. But we have a rich history. So. And if you're Israelite, then it's good to learn the similarities, and also some of these things are your culture and your heritage. Like the dance. The hula. I've seen South Americans in Arnoldus Montanus' picture. Um, Arnoldus Montanus. Arnoldus Montanus. It'll say, you bringing this up, and this is America. Most of these is from America. But don't get me wrong. Not every one of these pictures, you have to look at them, because some are from Asia, but most of these are from America. And I'll pull up one that says it's from South America, so you'll know what we're talking about. Right here. So this is South America, and then so yeah. See this right here. This instrument is called uli uli. You see, uli uli, and that's what we call it in Hawaii. It's a musical dance instrument, and as you can see, they're dancing. See, in Hawaii, we still kind of hold on to much of the dancing and the chanting, meaning the singing. See, we were versed in poems, genealogy, chanting, singing, dancing, and instruments, and this was all to worship the Creator. And it wasn't until later on that we had adopted all the other gods and had